Hey beautiful people, my name is Michelle. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping back again. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this soft, natural look that you'll do if you are a lady of a certain age, whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, for mature skin. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. But before you leave, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys next time. See you at the end of the video. Okay guys, good morning. I hope you all doing well. So we're getting ready to do our face. So this makeup that I'm going to do is for a woman of a certain age, right? Whether you're 40, 50, 60 and above or below. This is a makeup technique. It will be for like mature skin. So if you have any, you know, fine lines, wrinkles, you know, whether we like it or not, the wrinkles will come. So, you know, you don't want to put too much makeup on your face at that time. You want to put the minimum because the whatever you put on will settle into your, you know, your lines and such. Right? We're going to be doing a light face. I got this idea, not this whole idea, but because I've done like a 20-minute video here, but I was watching a lady that I just started following recently. Her name is Darlene. So I'll put her channel, I'll put her name across the screen somewhere. And I really like her channel. I've been following her for like maybe a week or 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, right? She just came across my feed one day and I'm like, okay, I like what she's saying. I like how she's teaching, right? So basically we're going to put the least amount of products, right? So the first thing that you're going to do is make sure you have all your brushes. So I'm not using too much. So I have a blush brush. This one I'm going to use for powder contour, my foundation, my powder brush, and I have a sponge, beauty sponge here, and I have a little brush that I can put some shadow over my eyes, but you'll see what I'm using. But this is not going to be a very full coverage makeup, right? So this makeup is going to be light, but you're still going to be put together. So we're gonna say we'll do it in about 20 minutes minus the time that I took talking. All right, so face should be nicely moisturized, prime. You put on your sunscreen. I put on this sunscreen here from Milani. It has SPF 30 in it, right? Alrighty, so now we're going to spot conceal. So spot conceal is that you conceal any area that you may have a little bit of discoloration, whether it's under your eyes, around your mouth, if you have any age spots, right? And speaking of big age, like, why do I have this big pimple in my forehead? And I don't get pimples. Alrighty, so I'm gonna use this palette that I have. This is from BH Studio. It's an old palette that I have. And it has like these different color shades that you can contour and conceal. So I'm gonna take this one that may be a little bit closer to my skin, but not too dark. And I'm going to just put it anywhere that I feel like I have any discolorations. Would be like, I feel like around my mouth area a little darker. And Miss Darlene used her fingers, okay, to do this part. Let's put some over this pimple. And then I'm going to put a little bit underneath my eye. I'm still using the finger, okay? You probably can't really tell, but just doing a little something. All right, let's rub this in. Since we want our skin to look nice and healthy and glowy, we're going to be using this Toofaced Born This Way Healthy Glow. This one has SPF 30 also, and my shade is Chai. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is not new. Alright, so I'm just going to put it on my face. We're not going to use too much. Alright, so I'm going to use this nice dense brush. This is a light foundation, but it's a skin tint, right? It's very light, but it gives you a little bit of coverage. So you don't want to look cakey. Face is done. Now we're going to put on our concealer, but we're going to put a little drop. I'm using the one that I always use, Maple. And I'm using just a tad bit, just like right here. A little bit, right? Not a lot. And that's the only place that I'm going to conceal today. Alright, I'm going to take my sponge. I'm going to let it sit for a couple seconds just to, you know, dry down a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to take my sponge. She used a brush, but I like to use a sponge. Alright, I'm just going to focus that in this little area to give us a little brightness under the eye. So this is for if you're going out, you're just going to the store, you're going to work, but you don't want to be too beat. You don't want to have a beat face. You just want to have a slight. You want to make it look like you tried a little something. Okay? Alright, take whatever you can over the lids. If you have left, you put it down your nose if you want to. Alright, and that pimple in my middle of my forehead is driving me crazy. Miss Darlene also used some blush brush. This is one from, she used some cream blush. This is from the Nessa Myrex. This is, what is this one called? Dancing Queen. There's a little pinky. So we're gonna get a little brush over here. When I bring a blush brush, we're gonna use this one. We're gonna take a little bit, just tap it in there. We're just gonna put it like right here. And then we're gonna blend it out. Give us that nice glow from within, okay? Make us look like we're blushing. Very lightly. If you feel like it's too much, you can always use your foundation brush and just like tap on top of it. Now we need to make sure that we go ahead and set this. She set her face first, but I'm going to set under my eyes first. Okay? But in any case, we're not going to use a lot of setting powder. And I'm using my translucent powder from Sephora, very light. And I'm going to use my sponge because I prefer to use a sponge. We're going to take off the excess amount on the back of the hand. Make sure we don't have any creasing. Using the opposite side of the sponge that I didn't put the powder on. And then we're just going to push the powder in underneath the eye. I'm going to put some over my brow because believe me, we're going to do these brows, okay? I'm just going to set my smile lines as usual. We're looking a little bit brighter, right? Now, let's set the rest of the face, right? Using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, Ebony 60. And we're gonna take our powder brush and we're just gonna swirl it in there a couple times and set the rest of the face. All right, give you a little bit of slight coverage, but not too much. So we see the skin's looking nice and, you know, put together already. You know, I always do my brows first, but Miss Darlene didn't do her brows first, okay? So we're doing it her way. Now I have my Juvias Place Zambia palette here, and we're going to bronze up the face, powder bronze, right? And I'm gonna take this brush, put it in there. We're gonna, you know, a little chiseled. Take it around the hairline. Taking it around. We're putting it underneath the blush, not on top, okay? I'm gonna take the same bronzer and I'm just going to run some down my nose because I like to contour my nose a little bit. Just slightly, right? We're supposed to be making this easy. We don't want too much. And then at the same time, we're gonna put some over our brows. Right? So I'm just putting this under here, connected underneath my brow. Right in this little area. Now I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to sweep some of that over my lids. So that will be our eyeshadow for today, okay? Not too much, very light. I feel so weird doing this and I didn't have my brows done yet. But kind of dragging it out to give us a little lift. No, you don't want to leave the house looking like you just roll up out of bed, right? So this is when you'll do this. I'm gonna do a little something. Work, church, the grocery store, little lunch date. This will be good for you. Make sure you guys are using your sunscreen. You should be using it at any age, but especially at your big age. Whatever your big age is, okay? Alright, so we're done with that. I'm gonna set my blush. This is not the same color as the blush that I used, but this is what we're going to use. Juvias Place. I'm just gonna put a little bit of both of them right on top right here. All right. Now we're looking strange because we don't have any eyebrows on. My eyebrows are not very thick. Alrighty, girl. You want to tone that down a little bit. Oh, this part she did not do, but you guys know me. We're a beauty highlighter. Just a little. Just give me a little glow from within right here. Right there. Not a lot, just a little. And you know, I'm gonna take a little bit in my inner corner right here. And then we're gonna put a little bit, like I need to move my mirror over. A little bit down here. Miss Darlene has a skinny nose, okay? She doesn't need this. But we're trying to make her nose look a little slimmer. All right, let's clean that up. Just something like that. Now she said that we shouldn't use black eyeliner. So I'm gonna listen to you today, Miss Darlene, because I like my black eyeliner. I'm gonna use my brown liner. This is from Sephora. It's a pencil. You can use it for your lips, your eyes, and I'm gonna put a little bit underneath the lower lash line. She said to keep it soft, okay? Keep it soft, girl. Right, and just because I can't help it, I'm gonna put a little bit of the dark in the outer corner here. Also, she used the liner like right over the lid, right? As close to the lash line as possible. Now I like a little wing when I do my eyes, right? So we're just gonna create a slight wing here. I think my liner is thicker than hers, but it's okay. Now let's fill in these brows, right? So I'm just going to use my sponge just to tap on my brow a little bit here. Take off some of the, you know, whatever I have on there to make sure that it's not too oily. And we're going to brush them up. Like so. I don't have a brow gel right now, so I'm just going to brush them up. I'm gonna take this brow blade from Makeup Revolution. We're gonna go through the brow. Alright. Kind of be light-handed, right? And then I'm gonna just fill in the tail parts. And we're just gonna fill in them. Now I don't think she put any concealer underneath her brow, but I feel like I need a little bit. See that? See the difference that makes already? Alright, now in the front, I'm just going to take the strokes and go up, upwards. Now just for the sake of time, I'm only going to do one with you guys because we have to go to work. Now if I had like a brow gel, this is when I would use the brow gel, right? We want to make sure we blend out the front of the brow, because and it's so odd doing my brow before my brow after my makeup. We're gonna put a little bit of concealer underneath the brow Normally I do mine a different way. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. Since the eyes are done already, we don't want to put too much concealer. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand like this. I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to try to, you know, we're gonna fix her up. Give us a little highlight. Just want to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. We're gonna take it very close. And then we won't drag it down too far, but we'll put a little bit here. I think I put a little bit too much. I don't want to put too much in the front. Let's do this other side really quick, and we'll speed up this side. And I'm just taking the brush, not adding anything. I just feel like I like to clean up the top part of mine. We'll blend that out. So now I'm just going to use this brush and we're going to clean that up, right? Blend out that line. Brows make a big difference. If you have naturally thick brows, you know, we're just gonna take our powder and just set that area. Okay, guys, now that we did all of that, we have to set the face, right? We have to lock everything together. Let's set the face. I'm using my Milani setting spray. If you don't set it, everything is going to be moving around on your face. We don't want that. Okay, now finally we're gonna do our lips, right? Let's take off whatever chapstick I had on. I'm gonna use my MAC Chestnut pencil. For this you can just put on some lip gloss if you like, but I'll put on some lipstick. Lipstick that I'm going to use, I have this lipstick here by Merit Beauty. It's a nudie lipstick. What's the name of it? Oh, I think it's Minimalist or Millennial. Don't think I want to use that, guys. You know how I am. It's a little too pinky for this morning. So we'll take this nude one here by Absolute New York. Absolute New York. And put on top. You can go like that. I'm going to put a little bit of my Sephora lip gloss on top. Just to soften up the line. And that is the face. So don't think, you know, some people think because when you get to a certain age, you know, you don't have to do your makeup. You just let it go. You still, you know, if you did it when you're younger, do it, still do it when you're older if it makes you feel good. But just, you know, maybe don't apply it too much, you know, because with the lines and stuff on your face as you age, you don't want stuff to like settle into your fine line. So I think my face still looks, it still looks good. We forgot to do one thing, guys. We forgot to put on our mascara. So Miss Darlene holds on to her lids, right, like this. She pulls it up and she put the mascara on. I've never done that, but we're gonna do it today because we're doing it her way. All right? And you know, you wiggle at the roots and drag it up. And this is the Fenty Hella Thick Mascara. We don't have time for lashes, right? But I'm gonna put a little bit down at the bottom. And guys, there you have it. That's the face that you can do at any age, any occasion that you have to go. But especially if you have mature skin, then you know you can keep it a little light and you still look put together. So let me know what you guys think. It probably took a little bit longer than, you know, the 20 minutes because, you know, I'm talking and I'm explaining what I'm doing. But I still think, you know, the face turned out nice. You could see some of my imperfection peeping through, but nevertheless, we look good and we're going to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will leave everything that I used down in the description section. My tongue is still sleeping. Okay, guys, I hope you learned something today. Miss Darlene, thank you. Hey beautiful people, my name is Michelle. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping back again. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few steps to achieve this face, especially if you have mature skin, whether you're 40, 50, 60 and beyond. I'm going to show you how to achieve this nice soft look, but with not too many products and keeping it very light. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. But before you leave, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you at the end of the video. And just like that, guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it was simple enough for you to follow. Again, if you like it, let me know, share with a friend, leave me some comments, let me know if you'll try this look. Alright guys, also if you love this look and my other content, remember to thumbs up the video when you watch it, share me with some friends, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.